Excuse me, sir. I seem to be lost and I can't find my way home.
You don't know where you're at?
Wait a minute.
You're at Rusty Wrench Restorations.
Wow. Oh man, how could I pick
What are you
this?
doing up here?
Loafing. All right, everybody, y'all know who this guy is.
What's going on? Welcome to Rusty Wrench Restorations.
What's the chance of running into him at his house, at his backyard?
Yeah, so instead of in the backyard with Dell, it's in my backyard with Dell.
That's right. But sitting here with Rusty today, or Steve, Rusty, God. So Steve.
I feel rusty sometimes.
We've had a wonderful day, great day. Got to stop by and see him, and got to take a little tour, and now we're out here in the work area with him.
Yep.
And just having a great time. And I appreciate you, Steve, for letting me come by and see you for a little bit. All right?
Anytime.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to In the Backyard with Dale. I'm Dale. Today, because of a really good guy, really good friend, we're going to go to the Stihl manufacturing facility. We're going to check out a couple of their tractors that they used to make from the 1940s through the 1960s. So let's go in, check it out. All right? And I would like to say thanks to Steve from Rusty Wrench Restorations for giving me the invite to come over and visit. Thanks a lot, Steve.
The Stihl plant number 1, and I'm standing next to a Stihl model S15 tractor. Now, this tractor has a single-cylinder diesel engine, but it has some neat accessories that go with it as well. So as you can see on the side here, it's got a mid-mount PTO in the transmission with a drive shaft that comes out to this winch. And that's what we can see. This arm will pull down, and it's got a hand lever to engage and disengage the winch. And this is primarily used back during the war for redoing city infrastructure, doing pipe laying, lifting any heavy equipment and stuff like that. You'll notice it also has a seat over here on the side, and that's for passengers so that they can ride with the operator to get around and do what they need to do. It's kind of hard to see, but on the back it does have a rear PTO as well as a 3-point lift hitch assembly. And it's got a kind of a neat little rain preventer here. Usually we see the flapper gauges or flappers to prevent rain from getting into the exhaust. This one here lifts up and it can go to either side, and then you set it back down to keep the rain from going in. So pretty neat model. This is one of 2 that they have here at the Stihl factory. They estimate that there's around 2,000 that were built from 1949 through 1965. And you're going to see 2 of them here in today's video. And here's a copy of Anti-Power. This is from March, April of 2019. And I bought this on eBay because I had been given the information from the employees here. But here's an example of another Stihl tractor. I believe this one's out on the West Coast. So it's kind of neat. It's got a lot of information in here and some vintage photos of the engine and stuff, which I'll put some in the video here at the end. But like I said, this is the model S15. We're not sure the exact year, but this is one of 2 Stihl tractors here at the Stihl plant in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
As Steve was saying, it does have a 3-point hitch on it. It does have electric start. It is a 1-cylinder diesel engine. One of 2,000 ever made. The winch is driven off the mid-mount PTO right there. Just we're going to see another one here in just a few minutes. Just very, very cool. All right, everybody. This is a Stihl. This is another Stihl tractor like the one we looked at earlier. Does not have the model number on it, but cooling fan for the 1 single-cylinder diesel. This one does have the PTO on it, but it's driving a sickle bar mower. These were from 1949 to 1965. Having to get a little assistance on that. Hey, like that fuse panel from back in the day. Didn't even have to take the side cover off. It's been a wonderful time here today.
Hey Dylan, I'm gonna jump in your video. I got something for you.
Yes, sir.
So in this Antique Power magazine, this is from March, April of 2019. They've got this story of this other Stihl tractor. Now this is not one of the two that we saw today, but this one's saying it's a 1962, and on the data plate it said it was a model 381S. And this tractor here looks very much like the one we have here. It's got the same side grille. So I think this might be the 381S model.
Okay.
Best we can tell.
Yes. Thank you, Steve. And one other piece. These are the chainsaws on the Helix. Just really, this has just been a fabulous day. Let me step back. All right, for everyone who did not know, this is an original Stihl go-kart. It is a prototype. It has been completely refurbished. But you know I want to take this for a spin, but that's not gonna happen. Look at this. This is just outstanding. Back in the day, they already were thinking of disc brakes. Love it. Okay, folks, this is a mock-up store of what, or a mock-up of what a Stihl store should look like at their factory that we were given a tour of today. It has everything that you should have. The mowers, the trimmers, the chainsaws, everything. This is a 60-inch electric zero turn. 21 acres on full charge. This is just outstanding. A lot of product, gas and electric. This is just, now I like this one, pivoting front wheels. Love the handle. This is an aerial view of the whole Stihl facility. And we are here, administration, we've seen this part, and you could spend a week here just going around, but they do everything here for themselves. But all right, everyone, here she is, the one and only Sweaty Betty. That's just, this machine is so cool. Love it.
Yep, it's a 1950 John Deere MT. I've had this thing for about 6 or 7 years, and call it Sweaty Betty because it's all original, hasn't ever been painted, never will be, so that's why it's sweaty. But we did get some new tires for it, front and back, just because it had the originals and they were in terrible shape. But this tractor starts right up and loves to work. This is my main plow day tractor. It's got a single bottom plow back here. Still got some dirt on it. Just had a couple plow days the last few weekends. But yeah, this thing will turn dirt like the best of them, just a little bit slower.
Hey, as long as she's turning dirt, that's all that matters. And I see you got a belt drive off the back too.
Yep, it's got a belt drive for the PTO, and you would hook a belt on here to run a sawmill or corn grinder, any other types of implements.
This is the Kubota.
Yeah, this
What
is
do you call this one?
So this is a 1978 Kubota B7100, and the nickname is Bozo.
See it?
And the reason we call it Bozo is, my kids said that the horn sounds like something from a clown car. So if you watch my channel, anytime we're talking about this tractor and I say the word Bozo, it does two beeps. Of course, I have a recorded sound effect I can just plug and play when I'm editing, but that's why it's called Bozo, is because of the horn. I don't usually have items in the garage. This is usually where my wife's truck's parked, but she's on vacation, and when she's away, I will play. So it's in here. I've got a video coming up. I'll be reinstalling the loader arms, the bucket. I rebuilt all of the hydraulic cylinders, and got a whole box here full of brand new hydraulic hoses. So we put new hoses on there. Unfortunately, I didn't think I'd ever get rid of Bozo. Horn's not on, but one of my good friends at work has been looking for a subcompact like this, and it's going to go to a good home. So part of that video, you can see I got all new oils and fluids here, so we'll be changing filters and fluids. So all the maintenance items are done for him, and then it's just pretty much cosmetic that he can paint later on down the line. So, yep, this is Bozo.
I like it. That's exactly what I needed.
Yeah, they're good little tractors for sure. It may seem small, but it will do the work of 3 of them. They're just really good machines.
Well, thank you for the tour, Steve.
Absolutely. And here's where all the magic happens. This is the work area. So you guys on In the Backyard with Dell are getting a sneak peek of this, because this won't even be on my channel for a while. But this is all the loader arms, quick attach, roll cage. This is for a Bobcat 371 skid steer. It's got a nickname just like Bozo. This one's called Sideshow Bobcat. I just thought it was kind of cool. Sideshow Bob and Bobcat, kind of play on words, but as you can see, everything's in primer right down to the frame. And probably a little later this afternoon or tomorrow, we'll be hanging up some tarps and getting some paint shot on here. So lots of white, a couple black things, and some orange, and we'll start assembly. It'll be like a big Lego.
You got it going on, I tell you that.
I showed Dell this. I thought this was pretty interesting. The chain drive system in here, all the chains and clutches.
Yeah.
Looks like a Swiss watch. So I normally tear these projects down to complete parade rest and take everything apart. And as soon as I removed this cover and saw the complexity of that, I said, well, looks good to me. We're going to leave that just like that. So yeah, no, there's no rust or anything in there. I did adjust all the chains and clutches, but I think we're going to leave that for another day.
I don't blame you, because there ain't no way I could tear that apart.
Yeah, there's some things I know my limits, and if something was broken, I have no choice, then obviously we'll tear into it. But I'm a fond advocate of, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So we're going to leave that as it is. Over here underneath the workbench, you can see what used to be a Cub Cadet Model 72. This is eventually going to be my articulated steering roller. And you can see over here I've got the yard roller. That's going to be the front. So yeah, it'll articulate and steer in the middle, kind of like well, I don't know, anything that articulates, I guess. So that's the next project once Sideshow Bobcat's done. And then tucked away in the corner here is Dell's favorite. This is a 1950s Husky. It's a little 3-wheel tractor. It's very basic and primitive, not much to it. So hopefully we'll get this thing restored this summer also. I've got some pneumatic tires here that are going to go on the front to replace these hard rubber ones, just because they won't do so hot in soft soil conditions. But just a fun little machine to ride around at shows with.
Every time, I was telling Steve, every time he pans around and I see this, I'm like, stop, let's see it.
Well, maybe when I get this one restored, I'll name this one Dell. How's that?
You want it to work.
Yeah, right. So yeah, that's the work area. That's pretty much what we got going on right now. Sweaty Betty, Bozo, Sideshow Bobcat, and Dell.
Oh, well, I appreciate it, Steve.
Absolutely, anytime.
Okay, everybody, here's a link to Steve's channel, Rusty Wrench Restorations. Great channel. You will definitely like it. Top shelf work on all his restorations. And a great guy to hang out with. Just, even though that was the first time I ever met him, I feel like I'd known him for years. And, thank you for getting us the tour of the Stihl factory. And no, there was no videoing inside the actual manufacturing facility for proprietary reasons. But I can tell you what, first class place. But go by, give Steve a like and a share and a sub. And thank you again, Steve, for all your hospitality. I appreciate it. Enjoyed it. All right, everybody, Dale here. Gonna wrap up the video. Got to visit with an outstanding gentleman today, Steve from Rusty Wrench Restoration. He got us on a really beautiful tour today. It's a steel plant. Got to see that. I got a Rusty Wrench restoration kit and a button, and I also got a Rusty Wrench. Official Rusty Wrench. And also was gifted a Fiskars Picaroon. So he had won this and off of Frontier Firewood and didn't know what to do with it. And when I showed up, I even figured out what to do with it, and I'm glad he handed it to me by hand and not through the forehead. But I just had a wonderful day today visiting with you, Steve. It's just been great. Okay. I love visiting with people and that, and appreciate the lunch.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the
It's
gifts.
good to have you.
And it's been a wonderful day, awesome day. That's what it's about. I love the YouTube community. Everybody is just great and that. But I wanted to say thank you, Steve.
Yes, sir.
And this is Dale signing off from In the Backyard with Rusty Wrench Restoration. Yes, Steve's backyard. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you.